Hi, it's Jenny at the Literal Everyday of Jenny. It's time to wrap up the Ribset round 4, the readathon. So here we go. So as I said, it's time to wrap up Ribset round 4. It was the readathon called Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon. And it's round 4 of it, so hence the name. Round 4. It took place between the 16th and the 23rd of January, and I was very bad at reading that week. The whole first day I didn't read a shit. I didn't pick up a book at all. I didn't have time, and then it went I would say. I finished one book and started another. The other one this is the other one. I only read 38 pages in this one on the last day. Or rather on the 2 last days. It's Honor by Elif Shafak. So I won't be talking anything more about this. This will get a part in my wrap-up, hopefully in January, because I want to finish it in January. But yeah. So 38 pages in this one. But the book I started and finished during the readathon was this one. It's, if you translate it, it's Agreements by Simona Arnstedt. This is 379 pages, so I read a total of 418 pages during this readathon. That is not a good page number for me, I think, but the problem was this was a very slow read. It wasn't at all what I expected, and I will get into it more now. Let's see. This is a book that takes place in the 1880s. The main character's name is Beatrice Löwenström. She lives with her uncle in Stockholm, with her uncle's family, that is. That consists of a brother and sister that are her cousins, and her uncle and his wife. They are semi-rich. They are sort of factory owners, but not that rich that they normally associate with the high society people in Stockholm. But somehow they go to the opera and they start to mingle with the society people in Stockholm in this era, in the late 1800s. In the late 1800s. And Beatrice, I think you pronounce it like that in English, she is sort of I would almost say that if you take a woman from nowadays and place her in the 1880s, then you'll get Beatrice, almost. During this time at the opera and other mingle places and parties and stuff like that, she encounters a man called Seth Hammerstall. He's a very rich man, but he doesn't have a title like Count or anything like that. But he's extremely rich, and sparks starts to fly between them. Good sparks, love sparks. But they have trouble realizing it themselves. Sorry if it's too shiny for you. I can hold it here instead, then I might not shine in your eyes. So let's see, they meet up and yeah, so on and so forth. The problem is, after a while, when this Seth person goes to the uncle to ask for Beatrice's hand in marriage, he finds out that she's betrothed to an old count who's really gross and really bad, who abuses women and stuff like that. That's sort of later on. So he's devastated and yeah, sort of. Yeah. To make a long story short, Beatrice is forced to marry this count, and she gets abused, but she sort of gets saved, but not by Seth. But in the end, it's a love story, a romance story. So yeah, they get each other at the end. I have a lot of problems with this one. I don't know exactly why, but it's rather predictable throughout the whole story. You know that they'll get each other at the end, but yeah, there is obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. You know the story, and it seems like Beatrice is portrayed as a way too modern woman for this time, in her thoughts, in her, almost, at least, in my opinion. So yeah, I didn't like it. I only gave it 2 stars. The only thing that I actually liked was when there was longer scenes of passion between Beatrice and Seth. Those were the only thing I take away from this book, almost. It was, those scenes were incredibly good written. In total, it is a good book. It's well written, but the story wasn't for me at all. I had so much trouble with it, and it made me not want to read, so that's not good. That's not good, is what you can say. So yeah, 2 stars, sorry. Yeah, that was my review of Agreements by Simone Arnstedt, and yeah, as I said, 1 whole book read during Ribset round 4, and 417 pages read, which isn't good at all. I thought I'd read, at least get 2 books read. That is, I thought I'd get this book read as well, but I barely started it, so that's not good. No. What else can I say? Thanks Miranda for hosting, and Lainey and Gary. I love this readathon, even though this time didn't go as well as I hoped it would, but if I have the opportunity to participate in a round 5, of course I'll be joining, so I really hope there'll be a round 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on, because it's a fun readathon. It's easygoing, but it is fun. I like it. So thanks again, Miranda, Lainey and Gary. I don't have much more to say besides hope you have a great day. See you in my next video.